doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal, and today we're going to talk about a crime committed by Namco. You see, in 1982, April of 1982, Dig Dug was released in arcades. And, well, in the United States. And Dig Dug went on to be one of the most important arcade games ever. And home ports popped up on everything. Apple II, Commodore 64, one of them random Texas Instrument computers, the random Radio Shack Tandy computers, everything, all the Atari consoles, because Dig Dug was licensed to Atari for US arcade distribution. So every Atari console, 26, 52, 7800, all of them had Dig Dug on it. You know what didn't have Dig Dug on it? The NES. You know why that's weird? Because Namco released a port of Dig Dug on the Famicom. And it just, it don't make sense to me. Let's get into it though. Today, we're going to take a quick look at that Famicom port of Dig Dug. Alright, now, Dig Dug, you know, if you have never seen it before, it's a single screen arcade game where you're running around this basically this underground terrain, right? And the object is to get rid of all of the enemies. The enemies come in two varieties. Puka, which is this little orange thing, and Frygar. And yeah, you got to keep them from leaving. After a while of them being on the screen, they will go up. They'll go up above ground and they'll walk off. You don't want that. But at the same time, that doesn't necessarily kill you. What you want to do though is try to get them to follow you around. You can inflate them and blow them up, or you can trigger these rocks that are lodged in different places on the levels to fall and crush them. And you get bonus points if the rocks crush them. So yeah, that's what you want to do, because back in the day, points were king in arcades. And by and large, Dig Dug is a simple game that's just a lot of fun. And it got ported to the Famicom in 1985. Now, what Namco could have done, or what could have happened, is that Atari's home console arm, Tengen, could have ported Dig Dug to the NES. That could have happened. Namco could have licensed it to someone else. They licensed the sequel, Dig Dug 2 Trouble in Paradise, to Bandai, as they did with Xevious. So that could have happened. Let's see. HAL could have handled it. Any other company could have handled an American port of Dig Dug, but that didn't happen for some inexplicable reason. And what we were left with is just nothing. We didn't get this game, and it's always been upsetting to me. But, you know, thankfully, Namco has made its way to porting Dig Dug to everything. And there was a spin-off series that starred the main character of Dig Dug's kid and Mr. Driller. So that whole series is basically the spawn of Dig Dug. So if you don't get Dig Dug, you don't get Mr. Driller. Like, literally. But, you know, Dig Dug is a classic. If you don't like Dig Dug, I don't know what to tell you, because as far as arcade games go, Dig Dug is top of the food chain. It's part of that it's part of the food pyramid of arcade games, and it's right up there with like Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Centipede, and Defender. It's right up in there, right up in there. But you know, if you want a copy of Dig Dug, You actually do not have to get a NES or Famicom cart of Dig Dug. But it is an easy way to. There are easy ways to get it. Between the Namco museum situations, there are like championship edition updates of it, or Dig Dug DX or whatever, that showed up on different download services. Arcade 1-up cabinets. Dig Dug is literally all over the place, so you can find a way to play Dig Dug. If you really need to play it on your Famicom or your Retron, make sure you have a way to play. Make sure that you have something that'll play a Dig Dug card to play that Famicom card. And have about $25, because that's a good mid-level price point for a Famicom card of Dig Dug. Dig Dug is a legend. Dig Dug ain't never hurt nobody. Go play Dig Dug if you've never played it. And then go play Dig Dug 2. And then go play a bunch of the Mr. Driller games. You'll thank me. This has been the 8-Bit Animal. And I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow, I guess sports in the future were just events from American Gladiators, but turned into team competitions, huh? Because that's exactly what this is.